Look at that face. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
It's nervous.
No, I'm yeah, it's hard work. He's got his legs. Good. Still now.
Oh, too soft on the top.
Just kind of a... Oh, no.
Oh.
Leave his hand around. Last place. Huh? Last place. Is it? Yeah.
Walk of shame.
Are you sure? Oh my god. Is that the way it works?
All right, Dale.
Worst case scenario.
It's over now. Why did you crawl too hard?
Sometimes it's just, you know, the way it's just not the way you want it to.
Right.
They all have
That's the
their
first one out, yeah.
See if the giant from Morgan Hill has a chance. But he's got a good chance though.
It's not first place.
He's got.
One or the other.
Have you seen his lamb?
You got last place?
Have you seen his little lamb?
It's his first time. Oh, yeah, and they auction according to how they place
Oh no.
at the end.
Oh no.
Oh, poor pig.
He's having a hard time with Final Five.
Hates me.
That's just coming around this week.
It's okay. It's not anytime good pleasure to be around today, tonight.
Lay down the floor.
It's not his fault, it's the lamb's fault.
Yeah.
Oh, Morgan Hill's got a chance.
Damn,
Thing's a monster.
this guy here, he's always working. He's here also.
Alright, what's next, Tommy Trump?
Another lap. And with one hand.
I like the one. I like the way that one looks. Oh my goodness, it's a packed house for this event. Everyone's watching this showdown. It's tense.
First, second, and third.
Right.
On there. Look at one. Getting a close up on that.
They're in the money.
I like that one. That guy's always at the front, man.
The big guy?
Big guy, yeah. He's got a steer here. Could really want to get it.
Is he a senior?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, they own a ranch. And they got steers.
Oh, wow. Tony owns chickens.
Not one.
Tough time.
Yesterday in goats, they said they sometimes take a long time because they're waiting for them to
Mess
screw
up?
up. Yeah, exactly.
This is for market, right, Tony?
This is market though.
This is
It probably
market, yeah.
doesn't matter as much, right?
No, it does. Yeah, it does.
This
Some
is
of that
how they,
It does.
Three categories, right?
I think just two, market and show and show.
And Nate.
Very good.
Right, really?
First, second, third. Get the recordings.
Let's congratulate these guys. It's an interesting set of sheep. Probably the most interesting guys we've sorted all day. I'll be honest with the sheep we started, that's not my kind. I'm not a big fan of that kind. I think we need to get them bigger than that. I think we can get in trouble in this industry a little bit, making them little like that. Usually when they're little like that, they're out at their shoulder. They don't balance up enough, and I was very critical on that one. That one balances up enough for me. I think he's not out at the point of his shoulder. Needs to be longer neck, needs to be longer loin, he needs to be bigger in his kind. That one handle, there's no question in terms of muscle, dimension, and power in that one. And that one handles his rear legs good enough. Some of those ones that get small and that stature like that don't handle their legs well enough for me most of the time.
What's the difference in
That one
noise
does,
between
he's
these and the other
acceptable.
ones? Yeah,
And I struggle. That kind either goes first or he's different. The other one, he goes first or third. When I first saw him in the ring, I figured he was going to go about 20th because that's not my kind. But I'm going to be objective. I see value in a lot of different stock. This isn't a huge show. You can't always tie in the kind that you want to see day in and day out, but there's value in that kind. I acknowledge that. We do need to make some changes on it, but that one handles with a tremendous amount of shape. Cracked open in his chest. That one's the biggest chested one by far that we've probably seen all day. That one there's the big racked, powerful loin. That one just needs to be bigger in all aspects in terms of his frame and neck. So. Second place, and I think one that puts together a lot of pieces for me. If I could put that kind of balance and look on that one, I think we can combine some things from the shoulder back on the sheep. The weather that second the young lady has, I like extremely well. I think that's the one that's longer in terms of his structure. He's longer loined. He's better probably out maybe the top portion of his hip has a tremendous amount of turn to his loin. From his shoulder forward, it gives me more trouble. I think that one's kind of dropping in his plate already. That one's starting to looks a little bit more mature through there. He doesn't have that correct neck set. His neck doesn't set in on the top portion of his shoulder as well. Because of that, he gets a little U-necked on the walk. I think that one just gets outside of him. Just doesn't hold together on the walk quite as well, especially through his front end. Interesting sheep in third. The one that puts together a lot of pieces for me is the young man sheep in third. In terms of how that one handles and looks. He's tall fronted. He's got some extension to him. He touches with enough muscle. That one just closes up, I guess, in his structure. When we get that one, engage that one in the walk. That one wants to get, of those three, that's the base narrow one of the three. We engage that guy in the walk. If we can widen that one up in terms of his chest and lower third of his body, I think this kind of makes the class even more difficult if we open that guy up in the lower third of his body. Really interesting class. Those three are all kind of different. There's good things about them, bad things about them, and that's the way I saw them. Next sheep coming in line, and I think we got into, there's some sheep in here. This is a deep, I mean, there's good quality sheep all the way through in this class. I think there's one here that we've gotten fourth. It's just a little lighter boned, a little frailer. You get past that, though, that one still handles with enough freshness and muscle to it. Still has enough touch. We need to fix that one.
Well, it's all, that's when you picture them on the shelf. We're going to pick that one, right? I mean,
ones that are starting to get shallow right in there. I don't think they're deep enough in their loin edge, or they're not square enough in their loin edge. Ones that are starting to put some shape in. Interesting sheep in fifth place the young lady has right here. When she gets a brace on that sheep looks a lot better through his hip than he does when you engage him in the walk. When we get that sheep in the walk, he wants to drop in his pins right there. I don't think he ever extends correctly in his hip, and he doesn't drive off his rear leg quite the way I like. He wants to kick those back legs underneath him, even on the walk. A little deeper in his breast and through his chest right there, we like to see at this point. Young lady next in line in sixth place, won a long, kind of a really long, pretty patterned sheep right there, one that we just put a little bit more muscle mass into, handles extremely well, touches good, just need a little bit more muscle. As we work on down the line there, I think we just get into some handle problems on some of these sheep, ones that are a little softer to the touch, some thicker hided ones that just don't have the muscle shape and expression to get up any higher with the rest of the class today. Congratulations.
First place in Class 4 FFA Market Lambs goes to Marissa Smith from Serato FFA. Second place goes to Molly Archdeacon from Campbell FFA. Third place goes to Gino Beltran of Morgan Hill FFA. Fourth place goes to Cassie Moore of Campbell FFA. And fifth place goes to Iris Stewart of Campbell FFA. Entering the ring now is Class 5 FFA Market Lambs.
That's high.
Weighing from 130 pounds to 135 pounds.
How was he doing?